We're on a mission to rid the world of bad video.
Bye-bye.
This is the DV Show.
Target in range.
Bad video sucks.
Yes, bad video does suck. Welcome to another edition of the DV Show podcast live on LinkedIn, Twitter, and YouTube. You know, it is so great to be with you on this Monday afternoon talking about video production and everything that's cool going on in the world as far as video production goes, because we are on a mission to rid this world of bad video content. Now, this mission really starts with ensuring that all video professionals, that means you who is watching, you're the architects of visual storytelling. You are placed in roles where skills can be best utilized and appreciated. And that's why we are here on the DV Show. Part of that mission to rid the world of bad video is to place you where your skills are best utilized and appreciated. So this week on this edition of the DV Show, we are going to get into a very hot topic, another hot topic. Last week, we talked about AI and video production, and that was pretty cool. We learned a lot. I know that changed my mind a little bit. But this week, we're going to talk about finding work in video production, because video content is more than just entertainment. It's a powerful tool for communication, education, and change. And despite this, the internet is saturated with poorly made videos that fail to engage or convey their message effectively. And your mission is to change this landscape by promoting excellence in video production. So we're going to talk to you all week long, video professional, and we're going to give you some tips. We're going to encourage you. We're going to talk about finding work in the video production world, because I know it's hard. So we're going to talk about this all week. And I want to assure you, okay? I want to assure you. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Brian. I am from the DV Show podcast. I'm the host of this podcast. And I've been having so much fun with you guys on this live stream, just having a great time hanging out with you, talking about some cool topics. And I've had a great time for the past 19 years on this podcast. We have reached all across the globe. I'm going to say everyone, but not everyone yet. But we've been around the globe on this podcast, and thousands of downloads, thousands of questions answered. And this podcast has been a lot of fun to produce. It's nice to hang around with you, hang out with you, to talk about this topic that we all love. Now, you can engage with me here on this live stream, whether on YouTube, LinkedIn, or X. And if you have a lot of courage, you can actually enter the studio. If you're watching on your desktop, then what you can do is scan that QR code that you see right here with your cell phone, and you'll come in to the studio right with me here. Or, of course, you can engage by text and say hi in the chat. But if you're really, really bold and you have some comments to make or some suggestions, I'm going to leave that up there to scan, and you can enter the studio and talk to me, all right, which is pretty cool. So we're talking about today, we're absolutely talking about the entire week, actually, is finding work in video production. Now, you can visit us at the web on thedvshow.com for lots of cool stuff that's happening on our website. Every single week, we have podcasts going on. We have a live internet radio station. We have workshops. We have tons of tips. We have a vault. And subscribe, of course, to our newsletter. Now, I want you to go into this week, I want you to focus solely on going on that live button. And on that live button, we have an internet radio station. And of course, we've been podcasting since 2005. And on this internet radio station, it is live. And on the internet radio station is, let me switch screens here, is the best of the best of the best of the DV Show podcast. Some amazing people with some amazing topics, some amazing shows, all right here on this live
streaming internet radio station 24/7 that plays the best of the best podcasts. Now, you're going to have a little chuckle at what video production used to be like, but just listen to it. It's some good stuff. We talked to Stan LeBar from NASA. He was that guy who created the camera that took that first step on the moon. Remember, not back in 1969, 64, something like that, when that moon landing was broadcast to the world. Well, this is the dude that had the camera. We talked to 9/11 videographers. It's some really cool stuff on here on the dvshow.com. So go ahead and check that out. All right, so let's get into the topic today and finding work in the video world as a video editor, a video producer, anyone that's looking for work. We're going to talk about this all week long. I have a great show stacked up for you. Going to talk about networking, how to network as a video professional. We're going to talk about getting a job, where to look. And I'm going to go back to the dvshow.com. I want to show you, actually, what I want to do is I want to go to fastergig.com because we've been doing some phenomenal things here at the DV Show. And one of them is our sister website called fastergig.com. And on this website, you will find not only jobs that we pretty much fill up every single Sunday. There's 387 jobs waiting for you to apply in the video production world here. It's basically geared towards video editors, but there's 387 of them, and these are vetted jobs. These are jobs that are not a bunch of BS, because I know that there are so many fake jobs out there that just leave you down a rabbit hole with nothing in the end. So there's a bunch of jobs on here that you can find useful. We also have a method that helps you find the job super, super fast, and I want you to learn it. We have some great tips on here, which is really, really great. And of course, you can find jobs on here, and we always list them every single Sunday on this website at fastergig.com. So go check it out. All right. Now, it's not your imagination and what's going on in the video production world right now as far as finding jobs, okay? I want to assure you, the job market is freaking bonkers right now. So I want to give you a little bit of assurance and a little bit of confidence that it's not just you. You have great skills. You have tons of experience. I know it. I interact with you on a daily basis, not only on LinkedIn, but you guys call me up and you want me to mentor you, and you ask for advice from me, and I really appreciate that. So I know you've got some great skills and tons of experience, and what's going on right now in the job market is not your fault. It's freaking bonkers. It's crazy. It's insane. It's not just about who you know in this job market, but what you know. And there's a whole bunch of other things going on behind the scenes. So big companies have made huge layoffs. We know this, creating a surge of competition. But there's also this like maze of ghost job postings out there. Now, I'm only saying this because we're part of a community here, okay? And it's tough looking for a job right now. And I just want to kind of encourage you and support you while you're looking for work. And I want to say it's not you that's going crazy. It's a freaking crazy job market. And there's a maze of ghost job postings out there that claim to be available, like positions that are open and available, but they actually aren't. Okay, so it's not just you thinking that. There's also like these remote jobs, and if you search, if you're searching for these online applications, there's all sorts of like crazy stuff going on, especially like companies that are showing up on LinkedIn repeatedly and with 200 applicants each time they advertise that job post, only to post it again a month, 2 months later, and they get the same churn. So it's not you that's going. It's not you. It's the job market. It absolutely sucks. And it's all about being strategic and staying ahead of your competition, because with the right approach, you can turn some of these challenges into some real opportunities. Okay. And we're willing to help you out here on the DV Show and walk you completely through it. So again, I want to go back to fastergig.com, which is an amazing website that I'm sure you will find very useful. Please, I mean, I'm not going to beg you to sign up for it, but sign up for it. Sign up on it. It's totally free. There's lots of tools on here. There's lots of tips on here. And one of them I posted today on LinkedIn is what we call these big lists. And I posted one today that is a giant list of, we have video editor jobs on LinkedIn. We have a big list of 200 plus remote video editor jobs. We have a big list, and we basically compile information from LinkedIn, Indeed, all of these job boards, and we compile these lists so you don't have to search for these jobs. They're all in one place. We even get hiring managers for video production jobs. Most of these guys and gals, they post on LinkedIn, and they bypass a job board because they need to fill a position really, really quickly. So we find them and put them on the big list. But today I put this big list of TV and film's top job sites. And I think you're going to find this super useful because these are all of the companies, at least within the US, that have tons of jobs. And you can go through each of these on your own and check out, click on each link: NBC, television, Roku, Sony Productions, Viacom, CBS, HBO, ESPN, HGTV, Stars Careers, Bravo, the Crave Careers, CNN. Now, when we say big list, this is a freaking big list, okay? This is a freaking big list. And AMC Network, Stars, Food Network. Now, as a video professional or a video editor, it's hard enough trying to find a job, and it's even harder if you don't know where to look. So on this link on fastergig.com, this is for free. You can go in and click on each and every one of these, find a place where you want to work, and go ahead and click on it and find the careers and submit your job, submit your CV and your reel. So all this week, we're going to talk about this more in detail. We're going to talk about finding work in the video production industry. We have a bunch of video professionals coming on board who have escaped the corporate world and who do not want to work for the man anymore. They're pretty successful, so we're going to talk to some of them to encourage you to maybe freelance, or while you're looking for work in between that transition, to kind of look in between and see if you can find before you find work, you can find some freelance jobs to supplement your income before you find that full-time gig. So we're going to talk to some of those guys, talk about networking all this week. We're also going to get into your demo reel, because I know this is a hot topic, especially with video editors. Some of you don't really think you need a demo reel. Some of you think you don't need a demo reel. Some of you think you do need a demo reel. But we're going to get into that. So every Monday here on the DV Show is a short version of the podcast, just to kind of give a rundown of what's going on for the rest of the week and what we're going to talk about. So there it is. Now, don't forget, if you have something to say, this is absolutely live. So if you want to put something in the chat, if you want to come up on stage, if you want to come up here and talk to me, I'm going to give it one last time. You can come in and enter the studio if you're bold and click on that QR code, and we can talk about it. But that's the topic for the week on this week's edition of the DV Show. We're going to talk about video editing jobs, getting work in the video professional world. And for some reason, my computer kind of froze up, and I'm a little distracted here. So hold on one second. There we go. All right, so that's everything we're going to talk about on this week on the DV Show. So it's good stuff. All right, looks like we have a comment coming up. Whoa, we have tons of comments here. What's going on? Yeah, so Johnny says he's heard the demo reel should be 2 minutes, which is absolutely correct. No, absolutely no. It should not be 2 minutes. It should be 60 seconds. And as far as the runtime goes, 60 seconds. We're going to talk about the demo reel all this week. We have demo reel experts coming on, videographers coming on, video editors coming on, professionals to talk about finding work in the video production industry. It's going to be a good time. In the meantime, you can find us on the web at thedvshow.com. You can also find us on YouTube at The DV Show, Instagram, Bad Video Sucks, The DV Show on Twitter, on LinkedIn, of course, there's the link. And you can also get to me directly at thedvshow.com/Brian. We are going to have a really, really cool show this week. I hope you join us talking about talking about finding jobs in the video production world. Happy Monday. We will talk to you tomorrow. We are here every single day during the week at 1 o'clock Eastern Time. And tomorrow, we're going to get into more on the topic. I think we're going to have a videographer here tomorrow, a video person who owns his own business, who left the world of corporate crap and started his own business. So we're going to talk about it. Thanks for joining me today. We'll see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock. See you then.
Video production just got easier. The DV Show.